Hi, everyone. Welcome back and happy, well, Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, tonight we get the new episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which I'm very, very excited about. But in the meantime, we got a new trailer today. So looks like good things. Wait, is there any other thing that came today that would be good things coming through? No, Garcelle quit. Good things don't come in through. Well, it's still early on, so I don't want to push that. Anyways, before we jump in, if you guys haven't, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer, but I'm digging it. I asked Jason and Jason's like, it's a no for me. But Love Hotel. So let me kind of just catch you up because clearly we can't play the trailer for you guys because that is property of Bravo, but pretty much here's like the premise, like the setup of the show. Now that the trailer has dropped, I'm giving you guys like the major takeaways. So clearly, we know that the show follows Shannon Bedore from the Real Housewives of Orange County, Luann de Lesseps from Roni, Giselle Bryant from Real Housewives of Potomac, and also Ashley Darby from Potomac, which I kind of wish that they would have given us one from each, sort of like Ultimate Girls Trip. But I also like Giselle and Ashley, so I think that this is okay. Well, I'm not mad at it. I'm just surprised that they brought two people from the same place. But they're going to embark on a luxurious dating experiment, if you will. Now, they're all staying at the Grand Velas Boutique Hotel in Los Cabos, and they're going to date a group of eligible bachelors while kind of relying on each other. So they're going to date these guys, and if I have it right, it's kind of like it's like any of the other dating shows. It's like a bunch of guys come in, they get to meet them, they get to mingle, they get to kind of talk tit to tit a little bit, and then at the end, they get to pick which one they want to go on a date with, which is kind of nice. If this is true, which is what I gathered from watching the trailer, looks like we have a revolving door of men. Sounds like if you liked men, it sounds like a single person's dream, as long as they're not, oh, gross, smelly. We don't do ear hair, no. Bad hygiene, no. Bad breath, no. Bad teeth, no. Actually, maybe it's not as somebody who doesn't like people touching me and I'm like very grossed out by people and their hygiene. Maybe it's not cute. Never mind. I take that back. Yeah, this could go really bad. It could go really bad. Now I'm bad. Mm. Eh-eh. Oy. Back to it. So if you guys don't remember all of the drama that happened, Joel Kim Booster, he's the host and he's adding a little comedic touch to the chaos. I thought he was going to be I thought he was going to be I don't know. I thought he was going to be great until everything that happened at the end, which I don't even blame him for the Shannon Bedore drama. Um, but I thought it was unprofessional on his part. And I think it played out really, really bad. And he ended up apologizing for it because clearly he knows he messed up. He had a job to do and he took it way too personally. If you guys don't really remember what happened with that, just to kind of bring it back to it, it was back in September. It was during filming, like when it ended. Joel decided to go after Shannon Bedore and he accused her of mistreating the crew. He labeled her as a pathetic drunk. He deleted the Instagram post, but he criticized her for allegedly treating colleagues poorly. And he also talked about her past DUI. Now, Shannon did say that she was surprised and confused over what he had to say, and she stated that he was supportive during filming and at the wrap party. She also addressed all of this publicly, and she said that they had positive interactions, and she was shocked at the fact that he was suddenly coming after her. But at the end of the day, he ended up issuing a public apology, and he acknowledged that he left an onset conflict cloud his judgment, and he did say he regretted his comments and he apologized for making Shannon's path to stability more challenging, especially considering what a difficult year she had. Even still, it was clearly unprofessional. He knows it was unprofessional. There was something that she did that triggered him. I have met Shannon, I've seen Shannon. Um, I think that she would be very, very difficult to deal with. if you're not like in her inner circle or if you're not one of her I think that Shannon is a star in her own eyes. You can't touch her. I'm a housewife. Like kind of like very like here's the thing. Like people think that they know certain people like Teresa Giudice, for example. If you meet her, she's very, very sweet. She's nice to everybody. I was shocked by that. Melissa Gorga, nice to everybody. I'm trying to think who else. Meredith Marks is another one. Actually, Lisa Barlow's super sweet to people too. I don't know how she operates behind the scenes. I'm talking about actual interactions. Heather Gay is literally like, no, absolutely not. That's another facade. Shannon Beador has the same facade that Heather does. It's like, hi, hey, I'm fun. And then like when you meet them, they're like, you. It's wild. So I can see there was something about her that triggered him. And honestly, when he did it, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised that she was labeled the way she was labeled. Let's just get back to the positive, though, which would be the show, because we don't need to go into Shannon Beador's issues, right? Right. No, back to it. So we have Shannon Beador, who seems pretty hesitant about dating, and you can hear her in the trailer, and she's like, I don't even know how to do this anymore. And then Luann, of course, we know that she's ready to dive in because the Roni women not only date, but they date each other's men. They take each other's men. You could be, if old school Roni, one of them could be on a date and the other one would swoop in and take that date in the same freaking episode. Those women, the Roni women, are sharks. And you can see her making flirty comments and she has a lot of confidence and she's very, flirtatious, but that's not anything new. Now, Ashley Darby, you can see her crying at one point, and she was talking about some emotional struggles. And she said that, well, based off of the trailer, you can see that there's drama with one of the men, and it seems like maybe something's going on. But of course, that's going to leave us on a cliffhanger. They're not going to share that with us. And then Giselle Bryan is skeptical and throwing shade, calling out the red flags with the men. She's just red flag, red flag, red flag. Jamal has her twisted at this point. After everything that Jamal Bryant has done to Giselle and all of the infidelities that he's been accused of and the things and everything that's panned out, Giselle is going to have a hard time trusting anybody. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. But one of the men appears to be hiding something leading to suspicions. And there was this kind of confrontation that we can see it's alluding to. But you also saw in the trailer, there was a pool party scene. It seemed like there was some drama, jealousy, potential fights. You see Luann telling one of the guys, don't touch my girlfriend. And then the trailer ends with Shannon dramatically storming off saying, I'm not doing this. They're saying that it kind of teased like a potential exit or like an early exit or like a major fallout. She's not going to exit early, clearly, because she was at the finale and the rap party. But the overall vibe, it kind of feels like a mix of like The Bachelorette and the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. We get a little bit of romance. We get some shady moments. Seems like we might get some cat fights and drama, which we love the drama. So the show premieres on April 27th. This is on Bravo with next day streaming. You guys can catch that on Peacock, just like all of the rest of the shows. And I think my take from it, it looks messy. It looks funny. It looks dramatic and kind of looks like exactly what we would have expected from this group of ladies. I think this is what it is. This is our new Bravo dating show. And these are the 4 that we chose to do it. So bring it home, ladies. Will you guys be watching? I'm curious. Pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.